Good morning. Myself A. Suresh Babu, Assistant Professor working in Department of Electronics and Communication, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. Today I am going to present a topic, combinational circuits. About combinational circuits, a combinational circuits consist of logic gates whose outputs at any time is determined by combining the values of inputs. For n input variable, there will be 2 power n possible output combinations. Hence, a combinational circuit can be described by using a truth table that lists the output values for each combination of input variables, and it can also be described by m Boolean functions for each output variable. And this is the diagrammatical illustration of a combinational circuit. It consists of n inputs and m outputs. The combinational circuits are said to be a memoryless circuit since the output value depends only on the current input values. But in case of sequential circuits, it consists of combinational logic as well as a memory logic. This is the difference in block diagram of both combinational and sequential circuit. In combinational circuit, the output purely depends on the inputs, but in case of sequential circuits, the output depends on the combinational circuit as well as the previous states. The previous state will be stored in form of memory in the storage elements. And coming to the next topic, binary addition, it is similar to decimal addition, as we know that for binary it consists of two numbers, namely 0 and 1. Now we can see an example for adding two binary numbers 1010 and 11. If we add this 1010 along with 11, this 0 and 1 will produce a 1, and this 1 and 1 will produce a value as 10, so that the 10 will be remain, 0 will be remain here, and this 1 is the carry for the next element, and this 1 plus 0 will produce an output 1, and this 1 is 1, so that if we add 1010 along with 11, the output will be 1101. Similarly, if we add these two numbers, that is 11010 along with 1100, we will get this output as 100110. And next is half adder. This is for designing of half adders. We need two input elements for designing half adders. The logic divides that add two binary numbers is said to be a half adder. This is the block diagram representation of an half adder. This is two inputs, one is A and another one is B, and it produces two outputs, namely sum and carry. These are the two outputs of an half adder. First thing, for designing of half adders, we need to represent in a truth table format. This is step 1, that is to write the truth table of the half adder. Since this half adder has two inputs, namely A and B, 4 combinations are possible. As we said earlier, if the input is n, then 2 power n combinations are possible. Similarly, for an half adder, 2 inputs are present, so 4 possible combinations are given here, namely 00, 01, 10 and 11. And these are the outputs is represented as sum and carry. This is for 0 and 0, it will produce a sum as 0 and carry as 0. Similarly, for 0 and 1, the sum is 1 and carry is 0, and for 1 and 0, the sum is 1 and carry is 0, and for 1 1, the sum is 0 and the carry is 1. Since for this last combination 1 1, it produces the value as 1 0, so that for 1 0, 0 will be kept here and 1 will be the carry for the previous bit, so that it is placed as 0 and 1. And after writing the truth table, we can form a K-map, that is Karnaugh map. Since two inputs are given here, we can write it or we can express it as two variable Karnaugh map. That is for sum we need to express a separate Karnaugh map, and for carry we need to represent a separate K-map. And this is the K-map for sum, that is S is equal to A XOR B. Since the value is 1 for 0 1 and 1 0 combination, so that this is 1, this is for 0 1 and this is for 1 0 combination, the value is 1. And from this K-map we can write the logical expression. This logical expression is sum is equal to A XOR B. Similarly, for carry we need to generate a separate K-map, and for this carry here we can see that this is 1 for this combination, that is for 1 1, so that we can place the 1 here, and the logical expression is for carry is C is equal to A into B. And next, from the knowledge of this logical expression, we can go for the logical diagram. This is the logical diagram, this is step number 3, this is the logical diagram, and we need to incorporate both the sum and carry in a single diagram. This is for sum and this is for carry. This is for sum, the value is A XOR B, so that I have included an XOR gate here, and for carry we need a AND gate. So I have combined both the sum and carry in a single logic diagram, and this is the logic diagram for a half adder. And next is for full adder. As like half adders, this full adder adds 3 binary numbers, namely A, B and C, and it produces 2 outputs, namely sum and carry. And similarly for full adder, this is the truth table, and since here 3 inputs are given for these full adders, totally 8 possible combinations are given, start from 0 0 0 to 1 1 1, and we need to produce 2 outputs, namely sum and carry, and this is sum and carry for this value, that is for 0 0 0, the sum is 0 and carry is 0. Similarly for 0 0 1 the value is 1 0, and for 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 the value is 1 0, true for 1 1 1 the value is 1 and 1, right? And we need to draw the K-map separately for sum and carry for this from this truth table, and this is the K-map for sum. This is for sum. After generating the K-map, we can write the logical expression, and the logical expression for sum is A XOR B XOR C. This is for full adder, the sum is A XOR B XOR C. Similarly for carry, from the K-map the expression is AB plus BC plus CA, right? And from this expression we can generate logic diagram, right? And here also we need to incorporate both the sum and carry in a single diagram. This is the logical diagram for a full adder. Thank you.